Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Blueprints, where you're probably thinking, hang on a second, this isn't where you left off last time. Yeah, so apparently the game doesn't remember a run if you need to stop halfway through. It's one of those sort of games where they just assume you have infinite time, because apparently it's still like the 90s and we don't have temporary saving. For the record, this is one of the things I really do hate about roguelikes, is when you can't just suspend a run. Like, even Pacific Drive that I was playing recently has added that in as an update. That didn't have it to start with, that you couldn't suspend a run, but at least that had saving at each new area you went to, so you could sort of suspend a run as long as you didn't do anything in that particular area. So it sort of had that, but this doesn't have anything. Like, you quit out and you just boom back to zero again, which I really hate. Anyway. Hello, Tegan. Hello. You're hoping they add that in. Yeah, I mean, it is the kind of thing where you think they maybe just didn't consider it, and hopefully they will add it in. But at the same time, it could also be a thing of they just don't care, and that they want to just keep it like that. I don't know. Right. Well, that doesn't give me some very good options, does it? We'll put the bedroom there. We'll put the nook here. Why not? And we'll put the hallway. Yeah, the hallway here. Sure, why not? Nice, because we gave the hallway a key because we upgraded it, remember? Alright, what's next? What can we get in here? Pantry? Oh, billiard room. Yes, billiard room. We can solve a puzzle in here. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. Don't know how complicated those kind of things are to program. They're not that complicated. It's just you program the game to make a save, and then when you load that save, you program the game to then ignore that save, or delete it, or whatever. So, 13. Yeah, add 13. So we got add. That was minus. That was multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. Divided into 8 is 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Divided by 5 is 3. Hey! Ooh, keys. Very nice. Okay, good. We're going to need as many keys as we can get. Get our grubby little paws on. Chapel would be good, because that then makes more rooms. And I don't have any coinage on me, so not a problem. Alright, how are we looking? Let's see if we can get something good. Drawing room would be nice. My package has been delivered, has it? Let's go pantry. Don't remember picking up a package, but I'll take your word for it. Nom nom. Okay, yeah, the bedroom, bit unfortunate. Alright, what do we got? This box is blue. That's true. The gems are in a true box. Yeah, typically. No. Is that always... That's not always true. This box is black. That's also true. So that's true. That's true, which means you're false. Which means the gems are in a true box. That means the gems are in there. Should probably pick up the key. Ooh, a magnifying glass. Yoink. think I'm going to need that for anything. At least not as far as I know. So I think the gems are in here. Hey! Logic. Alright. Corridor. Alright, I want to leave that one there. I want to backtrack to the chapel. Get another door there. Oh, yeah. Any particular goals? I mean, I'd like to get back to the puzzle I was working on at the end of the last session, the water pump room and the pool, but I don't know if I'm going to get lucky with that. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Greenhouse. I don't think I've seen the greenhouse. Wouldn't mind having a mooch. Ooh. Alright, so the greenhouse has some kind of lever thing. Might be in this room. Or it might be somewhere else. Oh. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gem nor coin, so toss away these sheets. You'll find a worthy trade. What? The trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. So it's saying that there are gems that are only visible at night or when it's raining? Now, we do have a constantly ticking clock. I don't know what time night rolls in, and I don't know if I would be forced to reset a day at a certain point. Because I think technically every day starts at like 8 AM. I think it was 8. So it might be that like at some point the game just goes, no, you have to sleep now, regardless of like what else is going on. Clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away these sheets. You'll find a worthy trade. These sheets. I mean, they are technically called music sheets. Ooh. Sweet. Coins, always good. An old tin can, not worth picking up. So, the greenhouse has a lever. See this? Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine. It's actually interesting. The in-game time goes by very slowly. I don't think I've ever had a run go past like 3 to 4 p.m. Well, no. It does go by very quick. Very slow, sorry. Yeah, so I don't know if a day would like force you to end at a certain point. It probably would, but as you say, it's probably something that never comes up. So I don't know if there is a night. And I don't know about rain. Could be that... Because we are obviously on a day cycle, it could be on certain days. Maybe it rains on certain days. I could see that being a thing. Kind of like in Majora's Mask, how it always rains on the second day. Clue you hold cannot be paid. Gems and coins, so toss away these sheets. You'll find a worthy trade. Toss away these sheets. Okay, so we have a lever for here, but I don't know... I'm gonna lose another more coins. Still, we shouldn't need to come back in here, so we'll probably be okay. I want to go back to the Nook. Grab another key. Yoink, you're blocked off, unfortunately. See, it's already 12:15, mostly because I left it be. Now, yeah, we did learn something about stars. I do wonder if that'll change to something if we manage to get 4 stars, because we've already got 1. I'd need to build the observatory again. So I don't know. Why is there just a bed in there? Ooh, oh! Okay, sure. I found a broken lever, whatever. That's a coincidence. Let's take you. Grab some shit in here. Key. Gem. Oh, it's mountains. That's really annoying. I have liked to have that actually connect, because now we've got that room as the only room we can do anything with, and I got to go all the way around. I would very much have preferred that to connect up. Damn it. Never the way you want it to be, is it? Well, do the closet, we can get a couple of items in here. Oh, now you give me a fucking reroll dice. And another key. Yeah, I need that. Now, before we keep going, I also want to go back to the... I'm using up a lot of steps, annoyingly. Gotta remember which way I'm going. Still, I want to see what this greenhouse thing does, if anything. I'm going to lose coins, sadly. But that's fine. Clunk. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, wait, didn't I read a note about that in the last session? Something about a greenhouse. Oh, I vaguely remember. I didn't even realize the antechamber was all sealed off. Okay, so to open the doors of the antechamber, we got to find lever points and presumably a lever. There may be more than one, I don't know. So that's random. Oh, so much relies on random generation. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. This is why I don't like roguelikes. Because you could know everything about how to beat the game, but if you just get endlessly unlucky with dice rolls, you could never actually beat it. That's why I don't like roguelikes. But okay, so there are presumably 3 lever points and at least 1 lever. We know there is at least 1 lever to open the 3 antechamber doors. But to get through the last door, we need the moon thing. Now, again, I said about that before, how we know that the girl, whatever her name was, had the moon thing. We know that. But where it is now, I haven't had any information about that. Where are we going? Alright, anything of note? Just that. Wait a fucking minute. Ooh, uh-oh. Okay. Damn it. What the hell could that number be? Why do they all have arrows between their feet? Why do they all have arrows between their feet? What? Something about a stride? Maybe? What's... stride? You're trying to figure this one out yourself. Right. Okay, why the arrows between their feet? Something to do with striding or distance, maybe? Something... pace? Gait? Wouldn't say no to some extra footage. Ooh, a gem. Can I read this? I appreciate billiards. Oh yeah, that was the clue about the the billiards, wasn't it? Okay, nice. Oh. Well, I've got plenty of them. Might as well. Okay, I don't want to leave this room yet until I work this thing out. So what could you be? We know it's not 1225. I don't understand why there are arrows between their feet. Unless it's generic, but I don't remember. It's odd that it's specifically to this room. Don't you think? You feel like it's got to be something with the paintings, but you haven't worked it out yet. So either there's going to be like a clue to it somewhere, maybe, or it's something else. I mean, maybe the distances all represent numbers. Like, that's the smallest one. It could be 1. And then, I don't know, maybe the ladies could be 2. And then the guys is 3. I don't know if the boy or the horse would be 4. And 5. I think that would probably be 5. And maybe direction is positive and negative? Oh god, I'd be stretching on that. And then you'd also have to ask, well, what's the order? You know, where do you start the first one from? I mean, okay, if I was gonna... So if we say that... Hang on, I'll write it down. If... Paintings are also repeating different scales as well. Yeah, exactly. Although... Hang on a sec. Idea. This is probably not gonna work, but let's try 7, 2, 2, 3. No, maybe 4, 2, 4, 8. No, okay. I mean, it could be slightly different. Hang on. Is it different in different areas? I don't think it is. No, generally speaking, that's the same. I was trying... See, what I was thinking is maybe it's like on phones where you get numbers being letters. You know, how like on old phones where you had to press a button numerous times in order to get a word. And I tried pace, I tried gate, because, you know, it seems to be something to do with that, but I don't know. Now I'm stumped. I mean, it could have something to do with these things, but it's like, it's so vague and nebulous. It's like, well, what the fuck could it be? You know, it's like, I genuinely don't know. It could also literally be a thing. Okay, one thing I will try, just based on... Okay. So, yeah. Hang on a second. Let's try... So we've got guy with umbrella. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't give myself enough room there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got umbrella. Could be just counting. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. This is like long shot of long shots. And then 1, 2, 3. Which equals... Oh, what is that? 5? That's 15? See, 15 is too big because it's like a double number. And the horse would be... If the horse is the biggest one, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You were assuming it was a 4-digit code after solving the Christmas safe. I suppose it didn't have to be. You know, that's what I was thinking. Because we assume 4-digit code because 4-digit code is kind of standard. It might not be. Okay, next up, I guess the woman would be next, wouldn't it? So 1, 2. Come on now. Just one facing that way. One facing that way. That's interesting, actually. We'll say the striding man is the third one. So 1, 2, and then 3 pointing the other way. Big one pointing that way. Then another one pointing that way. You pointing that way. You pointing that way. That's interesting. Pointing that way. 1, 2, 3. Thing is, I don't know if the triple pictures count as 1 or if they count as 3. Like, are we just counting paintings or are we counting individual pictures? I don't know. Huh. And what did we say the boy one was? Is that one going that way? I'm just trying this as a punt. I don't know. That one going that way. It's definitely got something to do with the pictures. I'm assuming the pictures are consistent. I don't know. Okay. So we've got 15, 4, 11, 5, and 6. I don't necessarily think that's necessarily true. That being said, if we reduce, see, that's a triple, that's triple, that's a triple. If we count only be 9. Okay, this is a punt. Nope. That was me counting pictures, so that didn't do it. Oh, maybe I should need to hit clear. Hang on. 9. Nope. So it's not that. Could it be? Try 1, 0. No, I don't know it. I genuinely don't know. Oh well, screw it. Maybe next time. Ooh, apple. Nom. Book request. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of Ordinia, EPCW Pump System User Manual. Drafting Strategy Architect's Guide. Swimbird Fixed Stars. I'm assuming these are actual things because I'm sure I've seen some of these scattered throughout the mansion at some point. I don't know which one would be useful to me. Orindia. I don't know. Orindia, maybe? Go with that one, I guess. I can change my mind, but okay. Blank. House directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Yes. A fair decent amount, but we're still working on it. Do you get anything with the magnifying glass over the room tiles in the tutorial note? You mean back in the last room? Ooh. Oh, hey, look, we can go upstairs. That's neat. I don't know. Ooh. Mount Holly Records. Oh, right. Ah, no. No, Pat, stop it. So this is... Right, yeah, this is my records. Okay. That's fine. That's oddly specific. Scrap. Ooh. Grumpy guy. Oh, hello. What's this? I don't remember that. There's a padlock on the door, but God only knows what the code is. My favorite floor plan corridor. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Okay. Contraptions I've made? What? Largest purchase, a key. What is all this shit? Maybe one day. Huh. So this is like history record of what you've done, and I clearly haven't done that much of anything. Scanning the things just in case there's any like secret books I can pull out or something. Probably isn't, but you never know. What do we got? Chamber of mirrors? I wouldn't mind the ballroom. Okay, I'll go back and have a look at your thing. I don't know why in particular, but okay. Laboratory. I don't know if there's anything in particular I'm looking for, Tegan, but here we go. Pantry. Don't see anything. I don't. Then again, I don't really know. What I'm looking for. It wasn't either, but one of the other ones surprised you. Really? Oh, okay. Hey, 2 gems. See, that's useful because that technically means I can come back here and. Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball 1952. What the fuck is In Eclipse? Okay, well, I'll write that down. It might be useful. Under these stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we... hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Alright. The last sheet we looked at was number 5, and it had the word... Was it sheet or sheets? I can't remember which. That has the word R highlighted in bold. Okay. And here we got true. So, something, sheets are true. Ooh, fun! I don't have numbers 1 to 4, but you never know. Maybe we'll stumble across them at some point. Okay. Sheets are true. Okay. Well, I don't know specifically what that pertains to yet, but then we've only got an incomplete line. Another bloody key, okay. Oh, goody. Couldn't I use something to break that? Like the shovel? Oh. Well, tits. I'm sure we could use the shovel to... We could use something to break those, couldn't we? I thought it was the shovel. Oh, I must be thinking of something else. I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, now. First time I walked in here, I didn't quite realize what I was doing. I do now. So, we know that we pick the room based on these colors. I don't think I've ever seen a gold-colored room. Like, orange, brown, whatever, that's a corridor. Green is gardening-related stuff. Purples are bedrooms. Reds are usually special rooms, I guess. I don't really know what red rooms are, but they're usually something important. They do things, usually. But I've never seen a gold room. So fuck it. I don't even know what to expect. Oh, these are gold rooms. Oh, okay, I get you. They're not gold, they're yellow. Unfortunately, I want that one. Special cost bypassed. The thing is, that's a dead end. And that would almost end the run. I kind of want to re-roll, but at the same time I don't. Launder currency. What do you mean launder currency? You know what? Fuck it. I want to just see what this is. Bleach! So no explanation as to what laundering currency actually does. Ooh. Laundry surface fluffing? What? The surface costs all of your keys with all of your... What? So it turns keys into gold. What? All of your gems with all of your... Huh. Well, I don't even have enough for it anyway, so that was a complete fucking waste. Whoop-de-doo. Random bloody room. Unfortunately, I just dead-ended myself, which is a bit unfortunate. Because the only other way to get out would be to find a key card, which I don't have. Well, may as well use a key and open this bad boy up and see what's inside. Oh. Just what I didn't bloody want. Right. Okay, so... we learned a few more things, sort of. We've still got the mystery of the drawing room. Okay. What other things did we learn? Oh, the sheet music thing and the greenhouse with the antechamber door. That's very important. I feel like that one's extremely important. What time is it? It is 5:05, apparently. I could just keep trying to work this bloody room out. So yeah, we've unlocked the safe, but we don't know the code. What could you be? There's gotta be... there must be something. I just don't know. I mean, it's possible maybe it is something to do with these pictures, these paintings, but don't know the context. So there's probably a clue somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. But this run is sadly gone. So definitely little room dioramas here, but I don't know if it tells me anything. That's the washing room. Don't even know what room that is. Why would there be little room dioramas in here? What is the purpose of this? Feels like there is a purpose, but I don't know what it is. Hum. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Yep, already worked that out. Order of operations. Yep, already worked that out. Sinclair has many something secrets that he will take to his grave. Okay. The chamber is resealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. That's what you were referring to? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of one of the reasons why I was backtracking. I do note, you know, Sinclair has many secrets that he will take to his grave. I do know you could go out of the mansion and wander around, and I'm wondering if at some point we get like an axe and have to cut down some of the boards outside. Seems like it might be a thing. Secrets he will take to his grave, huh? You'd already trial and errored your way through the dartboard by the time you saw that. I mean, yeah, I kind of did the same thing too. Once I sort of made the connection, but by the fact that it's got like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division written on the little chalk thing next to it, that yeah, I'd kind of come to the same conclusion. I mean, you've already seen me solve it several times, so you know. Greetings from Reddington. I still don't get the point of this, other than it tells me about the place I am currently in. You know, presumably that's like the nearby town. Ooh. Oh, make a wish. What the? Do I get something for that? Will that maybe increase my luck next time? Maybe? Huh. I don't know. You can just make a wish. Throw a coin in the fountain. Because, like, this is one of the things I was referring to. Maybe I can break down these boards with an axe or something. If I find an axe. There's this, which I'm like... There's clearly things down there. Like, what the fuck? Like straight out of Resident Evil 8 or something. Then you've got... There was other things as well. Oh yeah, this. There's this place too. Again, maybe if I get like a lighter, I can light them up or something. Again, it could just be here for setting purposes, but then in a puzzle game, things shouldn't be just put down because. Everything should have a purpose. There's another thing over here as well. I know that it was over here where I've got my little campsite. I assume that's where we came in, I guess. So there's my campsite where I sleep, because apparently I'm not allowed to stay in overnight. And then there's this, which I'm like... Again, feels specific, but I don't know. hello. Huh. So if we can find the code for this... I missed this before. I don't know how I missed this before, but apparently I did. That's interesting. So yeah, there's a code for this gate. And if we get in there, we get, presumably, into a tool shed where there might be an axe. So we need to keep an eye out for that. I don't know what the smoke things are for. I do wonder if we get this code, and assuming the code is consistent, then that might be that we can come out here and just snack on a whole bunch of apples and get a whole bunch of free footsteps. That might be a thing. Maybe. I know it seems like I'm wasting time right now. Partially I am. Because I am curious if it does indeed go to night. But I'm also very close to running out of steps anyway, so fuck it, I guess. What time is it anyway? 6:15. Exploring is a valuable thing. Yeah, true. So, yeah, I mean, in the library, I did see... There was a picture of the orchard, but there was no hint of a number that I could see. So that doesn't really glean anything. Okay. Let's call it. Can't be bothered to wait anymore. It went past 6 and it didn't turn to night, so I don't know. But I don't think... I don't think that the music was as literal as I thought it was. I think it's about the specific words. So, yeah. Okay. Day 7. I don't see anything next to the well, but... Are those flowers? Okay, yeah. The nook there. We'll put... Ooh, security? Oh, I'd like to, but I can't. He needs a gem first. Case in point. Okay, that gives us the first 3 quick rooms. Not great, but not terrible. Alright, it is about to turn 4, so we'll pause and take a quick break. But we got some starting rooms, I guess. So, yeah, as I said, gonna pause, and I'll be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Alright. So what do we got? We got a puzzle, a key, and a gem. Let's grab the key. Yoink. I don't know where else things can sometimes spawn in some rooms. So you're the radio. You're definitely one of the rooms I saw in the aquarium fish tank thing. I feel like that's something, but I genuinely haven't the faintest fucking clue what. Alright, what do we got? Oh, really? God damn it. Okay, well, that being the case, Might as well enter this room because it's a dead end now. Okay. So 12, always first. 12 divided... No, 8 divided into 4 is 2. 1 and 17 divided into 2. So 18, that's 9. We got 10 minus 2. Okay, 10 minus 2 is 9. Times 1, which is 9. Times 10, which is 90. Divided... Wait, hang on, no. No, that's 8. Sorry, not fucking... 8 divided... 8 divided... So 10. Fuck. Brain, work. Come on, pay... Oh, really? Just that? I mean, nice enough if I want to force a corridor. Any coinage? Damn it. Would have been nice. Okay. What did I order? I remember I found something. But, oh, hello. Hey, metal detector. Oh, I forgot about this. I did forget about that, actually. I did write it down. That was it. We didn't know how to get white. We never worked out how to get white. That was the other thing. Oh, shoot. Oh, what does that say? I can't read it, and I don't have a bloody magnifying glass. Knackers. Yay! I guess that gives me a slight reason to make bedrooms a bit more often, but problem is bedrooms tend to be dead ends. Okay, so this note has got like text written down there, but I can't read it. I think did the something phone? The mail. Nah, I'm gonna need the magnifying glass for that. Which sucks! Ah! Okay, that's fine. It needs to be the chapel. As much as I hate to lose cash, I need it to be the chapel, otherwise I can't move forward. Still don't know what these are about. Because there's no, like... What the hell? Ah. With mountain without peas. Yep. Anything good? Oh, you do have magnifying glasses for stuff. Yes. Fuck it. Okay, I gotta go back and find out what the hell's written on that paper. I gotta. It might be important. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? That doesn't really help, I'll be honest. Tits. That was useless. God damn it. I went all that way for sweet fuck all. Right. Back to the security room, I guess. That's at least useful. Not that way. Okay. We should be able to make a cup of coffee and get some footsteps back. Welcome. Okay. One trunk, huh? Wait, one trunk? Where's there a trunk? Okay. Brass compass? Magnifying glass, metal detector. Running shoe, shovel, sleeping mat. Ooh, sledgehammer. That's fun. Sledgehammer. Sure. Sure, why not? Okay, we've got that. Remote terminal access. That's right, you've got to actually go to the places first, haven't you? Alright. But nothing, I guess. The whole way. With a key, too, so I'll definitely take that. Poking around the glossary might not be a bad idea either. Really? Good old dial-up. Now that's interesting. So the East Wing or West Wing are specifically the very edge of the map. Rooms that presumably look outside. Permanent. There are some things that don't change. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So there are some changes you can just make, and it's not a problem. That's neat. Won't say no to an extra key, I guess. And it loops me back right around to there. Lovely. Did I go into the corridor? I don't think I did, but then I don't think I need to. Okay, those pictures are different. The pictures are the same, which really implies it's something to do with the fucking pictures. What? But the two on the desk are different. Yeah, these are different. Plain blueprint. Biplane blueprint. Because before it was, there's like someone holding a queen of diamonds and something else. So this could mean nothing. That could just be two random picked. But all of these pictures of people, I am convinced these are identical. One of the things I'm really not sure about is like direction, because like that's the only one on this wall that points that way, right? This makes you think, oh, maybe it's all the ones that point that way, but that would be, because you've got to have single digits. So assuming each one comes into single digits, I guess. If you total that, well, this is the thing. I did that when I wrote them down. I didn't just do totals. I also separated out which ones are pointing right versus which ones are pointing left. Now, assuming the guy with the umbrella, right, him, I think he's got the smallest stride. Like, he's got the smallest gap out of all of them. You compare that tiny little gap there to that gap there. I know the pictures are different sizes, but you know what I mean. His stride is definitely smaller than hers. Then I think it's this guy walking with the cane. Then I think it's the boy. Then I think it's the horse in terms of size. So it's like smallest to biggest, right? So this is the way my brain was thinking, right, last time. So we know which ones are the smallest, which ones are the biggest. So presumably that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. Now, in total, there are 15 guys with the umbrella, right? The smallest one. But 4 of them are going right, whereas 11 are going left. But I don't know if the 3 picture ones count. Because they could not. They could literally not be counting. They could count as 1 picture. Ow. So it's like, you know, and here on this wall you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all going left. Then you got 6, 7, 8, they're going left. 9, 10, 11, they're also going left. But that one, and that one, and that one are the 4 that are going right. So this is what I worked out. So there's 4 left, 11 right. With the woman, right? It's 2 both ways, you know? So it's 2 left, 2 right. I'm pretty sure, unless I missed one. 1 there, 1 there. See, that's 1 and 1, and then 1 there, and yeah, 1 there. So that's 1 and 1 of those directions. So that's 4 in total, but 2 each. For the guy with the cane, obviously you got 1 big one here. And then you got that one and that one. You got him over there. And also it could just be, maybe you're just going to count them up. Like, I don't know. Hang on. Yay? No? No. Nope. I was thinking maybe that's like the important one because it's central or something. It's like, I don't know. There's so many different possible variations about what the information on this wall could mean. It really is a case of too much, and I need information to narrow it down. Information that I don't have yet. Closet would be nice. Good guess bedroom. I could do with the foots, actually. Yoink. Feel like there's a hint somewhere else about it. Yeah. That's why you put that one out on pause. See, I understand that, but at the same time it feels like maybe the room is trying to tell you something. Yeah, I don't know on that one. Like, I literally haven't the faintest idea. I think it's got to be the dark room, because otherwise I run out of rooms to open. Which kind of sucks, because then I don't know what's on the other end. Cross your fingers and toes. Damn it. I mean, it's nice stuff. I don't know if this has anything to do with anything. Probably not. I do have to wonder if there's like maybe a light switch in here somewhere. Maybe you can turn it back on if you know where you're looking. Oh, good. Well, I say good, not good, but it's something, I suppose. Yoink. So I still don't quite see the point of draining the pool. At first I thought it was that, but looking at it now, it's just a light. So what is the point, ultimately, of draining the pool? Hang on. Is the water level permanent? Because I'm sure this is what I left the water level at last time. The water level might be permanent. That might actually be a thing that stays from route to route. Interesting. Oh, I don't have... Damn it. This is the blue box. That is correct. The blue box is true. That is correct. The blue box is empty. That's a lie, which means the blue box is full. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. At some point, I'd like to get the... whatchamacallit? Breaker room. See, there's the picture of the plane. That's why I don't think it means much. Alright, so what is this? Oh, banana. Club sandwich, bacon and eggs. It's the morning room to today's draft pool. Well, I don't even have that, so... I don't even have enough for a banana. So I guess we're all screwed, aren't we? Okay, you. What wonders have you got for me this time?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals.
I've already found one of them.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Huh. That's Interesting. So 8 red letters. Now I have read one, as you can clearly see here. That was the one I found in the safe, in whichever room that was in. I don't even remember at this point. That's interesting. So there's 8 red letters. You can only read 7. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 possible bits with that. Either they're randomized and you have to use other people to work with. Probably not. It doesn't seem that kind of game. Could be that there are 8 and you've just got to find it. I don't remember what the red letter said. It's a bit weird. It shows that you've read a red letter, but you can't reread it here, which is a little annoying. Kind of wish you could, because I don't remember what room it was, you know? Sadly, your food ain't coming back. Key. Ooh. Oh, balls, I don't have a gem. I was like, ooh, oh, I don't have a fucking gem. The red letter from the Christmas safe. Yeah, that one. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1. Yay, I guess. I still need to know what the hell the salt shaker's for. I haven't picked it up, like, anywhere. You know, I'm half tempted to just take that, because I really want to look in the bloody breaker box. But we may as well keep... Oh, well, we're kind of screwed anyway, because I can't pick that one because I don't have any gems. And... Okay, let's have a look at the breaker box then. Technically stops the run moving forward, but I've been wanting to have a look in here for a while. Okay. Oh, you can turn the lights back on in the dark room. Can I can turn the lights off in the gymnasium? Did I have the... I had the gymnasium, didn't I? Oh no, that was the weight room. I know I had the chance of the gymnasium, but I didn't take it. So I do wonder, like, if you pull the dark room, have the lights turn out, come back here to turn the lights back on, you can probably negate the problem of the, you know, not being able to see what rooms you're drafting. Although, again... You'd have to get so lucky with the room layout. This is one of my problems when it comes to roguelikes, because it's like, you just have to get lucky. And I hate that. Alright, so. See if I can remember. I know there was a way... Sure there was like something... There was something you could do... How the hell did you get the blue ones? I know there was a way to do it. Oops, that's the wrong button to press. Sorry. I haven't messed about with this enough for it to sink into my bloody head. I'm sure it was you press... There was a way to get the blue ones. I know there was. I know there was a way to get blue. Shit. Because I remember I started messing around with it and I got blues and purples. And it was like you had to make a red appear next to a blue or something. There it is. That's blue. So wait. No, damn it. Okay. Alright. Thought as much. Oh, 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 oh. Well, bugger me. That was overly complicated for this. What the fuck? Ooh! Okay. Oh, the gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked. You will start each new day with 2 gems. Yes! Alright. Fucking yes. Get it in there. Okay. Oh, look, that's what this is. Permanent additions. Ah, interesting. Interesting. So we got that there still. Alright, okay. So, another permanent addition could be unlocking the orchard. Because anything outside the mansion... Do I have the dark room right now? Yeah. Yeah, down here. Should probably go back and check it now that I've turned the lights back on. Ooh. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Okay. I don't think I found any green memos, but sure, fine, whatever. Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ra-ba-da-ba-bum. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of his rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the latest development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Oh, so too dark, so keep an eye on that. Oh, she's very pretty. Thing is, I don't know if I've got enough footsteps to get back there, which is a bit of a bugger. I guess that was in the mirror in the bathroom. Something there next to the bath, maybe? Wish me luck. So I am hoping I've got the right number for this. Otherwise, this is going to be very embarrassing. I might have a look at there in a minute. Just for funsies. Oh yeah. Ooh, start every day with another 20 points. Oh yeah. Oh look, I was actually like building all the things. Big day for Adola. Apparently, I got lucky. Is none of those? Oh no, here they are. What are these things? Weird smokestacks? Is it supposed to stop bees from getting here? Oh. Squeeze me? Squeeze me? What? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, balls. Okay. At least we know which way north is. That way. No, that can't be right. Hang on. Hang on, the mansion goes in kind of... What, that sort of a direction? And if we've got the east wing and the... Okay, never mind. Okay, I cannot go in here. Well, okay, theoretically I can. But I also want to go into the gem room. And I've got a choice of either going into the... I mean, I suppose I could do with the gem thing tomorrow. Because I've only got 3 steps left. If I go in there, that's 2. Then out here is 1. And then literally walking through that fence would be 0. And I'd collapse and I'd be done. But... Let's have a look. I see a note. I don't see anything else. I'd love to read the note, but I also really want... Oh, you know what? Screw it. We've stuck... Oh, no, it didn't count. I thought it was going to count as... Oh, hello. What's that? What is that? Oh, I don't know. I can't seem to interact with it. That's weird. Gardener's book log. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no records of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms in the house under his care. As a result of his improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided, with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort, some records of my dealings with the estate. Along my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretched from the gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death. Okay, nevertheless, take some pride in my work. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep, like groundskeeping. Majority of these are discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west rings. Terrace, patio, veranda. Right, so green rooms only at the far sides. Makes sense, because they've got to have windows and stuff, and you can only do that if you're on the outside. And secret garden? I beg your pardon. Soil survey. Ooh, what is this? One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various pots of soil underneath each slot in East Wing and West Wing. Fucking what? But to what end do I need to know this? Am I going to be growing fucking plants? Smudge pots. Those are the things outside. Search what's found when the apple trees here in the orchard are critical necessity thanks to cold temperatures, high altitudes of the estate. Gas burning suckies prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. Gas line should be turned off. I wonder if turning off the gas and getting rid of the smudge pots means I won't get my yield of apples. Because we are supposed to be in November, aren't we? Few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion. I submitted a request for a change of scenery. I would replace the statue of Orinder, currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel, Raina. Rainer? After all, as beautiful as the statue is, Now that's interesting, because that is one of the pictures that shows up So those things also have names attached to them. But I don't know if that's important. I've forgotten how to access the inner Garth. I'm too scared of the chastisement to probe the particulars for a third time. Now the cloister... Because the chapel is the room where they're all... So the cloister... So there's something cloister. The cloister has some kind of secret. Interesting. Okay, so based on this... Thing is, I can't remember if this was the farmer or the rancher, but I assume that's the farmer, which means her name is... Raina. I don't know if the names are important, but they might be. Okay, what are you? Why are you down there? You seem important, but little ring thing. Okay. I do worry that turning these off is going to mean that this stops. If it does, I can always come back in here and turn them on. Can we actually grab these? Oh. Okay, so yeah, every external area has one of these inside it. Activate all 4 and I can go somewhere new. Presumably, maybe I can get down to the inner workings and like change how the randomness works or something. I don't know. That would be good. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. That explains why we only get 2. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to this expert opinion. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, all 2 of which were too rusted and too worn down to be of any use up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure what the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Huh. So they left a minecart down below. I don't know what specifically that's going to entail, but we leave here, we hit 0, and we're done. Oh, and yeah, just fade to black. Alright, so we have some good solid upgrades out of that run. We actually got some permanent features from it. I'm happy about that. Day 8. So we'll start with, what is it, 50 or 70? I forget what was. Yeah, there it is, 70. So we'll start with 70 steps and 2 gems. That is a nice start. Okay. So yes, very good. And I'm also going to assume, I can't see it from here, but I'm also going to assume that the gas is still turned on at those spots. But that means we also got to find the other things. So it's 5 o'clock again. Time for another pause, and I'll be back in a minute. And we are back. All right. Let's get going again. Still, we're starting at a slight advantage this time. Might be pushing my luck on that, but okay. I guess you'll do, but I'm not happy about it. Maybe I get lucky and there'll be some coins on the floor. Now, these... Yeah, it was you, wasn't it? So yeah, it was. So you were Rhina, or whatever your name was. But I don't know if that means anything. Parlor there. Gem and a key. Guess I can't say no to that. There's another coin. Damn it. Okay. Ooh. Those aren't no car keys. Huh. Was there a car somewhere? No, but there is a garage. All 3 boxes contain gems. That's obviously a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's a lie too. This box contains gems. It's gotta be you then. Because we know that only 1 box can have gems. We know that. It's also interesting that they mentioned about one of these pictures apparently being missing, and I'm like, huh, that's odd. Missing. When I was talking to that fortune teller thing, whatever the hell his name was, he said that like one of the red letters is missing, but he said it's like the pictures on the wall, one of the letters is missing, and I'm like, what? Wouldn't mind getting back into the observatory again. Star, it's a star. The twins! Like the paintings on the wall, there is a letter missing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, we got a pair of chests in the entrance hall now. Not that I particularly want or need that, but we've got it, so hey-ho. Might come in handy. There might be something inside. Increasingly of the opinion that this is not set on Earth. Maybe I'm just paranoid about that, but... Alright. I will work you out. Nice. That should, yep, straight back there. See, look, again, pictures are different. I don't get it. Bad thought. Oh, hello. Not sure if I want to do that. So I could use a key to open that, but I don't really want to. Daniel. I wonder. Wait, what is that? What is that? What is that picture? And why is it on the back of a safe? That's weird. That's weird, right? It's like, why do I feel like I've seen that somewhere? Right, we got 20. 10 minus 4 is 6. Multiplied by 3 is 18. 6 minus 3 is 3. Multiplied by 5 is 15. Divided by 15 is 1. 23 minus 3 is 20. Times by 3 is 60. That's 10. Yep. Oh, a key card. Sweet. So if I run into any electronic locks, I'm fine. Alright, what we got? The pools. So if we find the security room, we should increase the number of security doors, because it means we can just go straight through. Because an increase in the number of security doors can only be a good thing. Now, anyway. Oh, the pump room. That would certainly come in handy. Right next to each other once again. How lovely. Okay, hang on. Let me drop that one in. Boom. Power goes off. Now, if I get... Okay, I've got to check something. I've got the steps, so I'm not that worried about it. First... Oh. Oh, I've got the... I can't put that there, though. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's good. One I do want to do, I want to go back briefly. Where are we? No, wait. No. I've gone the right way. Okay, hang on. Okay, I really want the utility closet. That's what I want right now. I wonder if this is going to work. Yep. Just in case I ever need to do that. Carriage, yes. Actually, I've got the key card. I may as well leave it on. I don't think key card's a one-time use thing, is it? Is it? Actually, I don't know. But I'm hoping not. Okay, now I've turned the lights back on in the dark room, right? So, is my theory correct? I don't want to waste my keys on that. Hey, they are back on. And I'm guessing... Yes! How's about that? I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Anything good? Oh, the security room would be nice. Sure. Okay, we have the key card. So that's good. I hate that you have to use the fucking mouse buttons for this. Why does it have to be enter? Just let us use E. No, I didn't want to go into the... No, never mind. I'm in. I may as well. You know, I should have a sledgehammer at some point, because I did order one. Now, we want to increase the number of doors, because if we have more security doors, which we have a key card for, that means that those are just doors I can open without having to worry about keys. And we don't need to worry about offline mode because we have the thing already, so that's good. Okay, we don't unfortunately have a shovel, which is a bit annoying. Okay, so now we need to keep working on the pump. The fountain, the reservoir. I remember how this works. Oh, so you can only go into that one? Ah, that makes its own kind of sense, actually. Okay. 5 is you, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely going down, although I don't still quite see the point. How do I pump from tank 1 to tank... Can I even pump from tank 1 to tank 2? There must be a way to do that. Because I can't pump... According to this, assuming I'm looking at this correctly, which I'm honestly not sure if I am, 1 and 2 can go into tanks 1 and 2. 3, 5, and 6 can only ever go into tank 1. And 4 can only ever go into tank 2. I think? Which means that's as low as... Unless one of the other ones crosses over somewhere. It's 3, 5, and 6. Aquarium, greenhouse, and pool are... I think that's as low as the water level can get in the pool. I think. Because I don't think there's a way to pump between tanks. Like, I don't think that's an option for me based on this. I do also wonder if this is a thing. Like, it seems like there is, but there also doesn't seem to be a switch there. So I'm wondering if this is just nothing. I don't know. Because aquarium and greenhouse are full, so the pool is literally as empty as it's going to get, because I've got nowhere else to take the friggin' water from it. I think, again, assuming my thinking is correct. Unless, hang on, 4, if we empty you into the kitchen. Alright. Okay. So, what I now need to do... Reservoir. Fountain, doesn't really matter which. We then take... Oh, you've really got to think roundabout for this one, haven't you? Swap it round. Then we pump... up. No, down. And into that one. I mean, for the record, I'm assuming that emptying the pool is the ultimate goal. I have no idea if that is the case. Oh, actually, no, that is what I want to do. That. Then we press the pull button. Boop. There it goes. Okay. Ooh. Well, bugger me. I mean, it wasn't great, but I can't exactly say no to the coinage. Okay, then. That's indeed a thing. Aw, knackers. Seriously, game? Balls. It was going so bloody well. And I run out of gems. Why did I run out of gems? I thought I had plenty. Damn it. And then just to rub it in, there's a fucking gem. Okay, so, I mean, the pool mystery is a nice thing, but that's not necessarily anything in particular. So what we want to do is think about what else I can affect. We don't have the aquarium available today, do we? No. So no aquarium. Shame. Reservoir. Fountain. Is that the fountain outside? It's probably the fountain. Did we get the kitchen? No. We didn't get the greenhouse either. We got the courtyard. We could try draining the fountain a bit, see what happens. Fountain is... yeah, you. I don't know if fountain is a room or if the fountain's the fountain that's outside, you know? Not trying, Tegan. Done. Mostly because I ran out of other things to do. Now I just gotta get the hell out of here. What the fuck? Ooh. Those are the coins I threw in before. What the fuck is this? Resident Evil? Oh. Damn it. Did I drain the pool? Yeah, I did drain the pool. There's a whole bunch of cash in there, which is nice. If you need it, I suppose. So, particular key for that door, which I obviously don't have. Huh. Basement is described as a red room, though, based on the word. Interesting. Yeah, so the flames over there are still lit up. That's okay. Alright. What the fuck? Lockpicks. Okay. I don't have any more doors to unlock, but sure, fuck it, whatever. Wasn't there one other... Well, nothing special. Great. I think we ran out of stuff to do in this run. Still really wish I could understand this. Like it's... I feel like it's staring me in the face, because, well, I mean, it technically kind of is. Just wish you could get a hint. Yeah, it's like... It's obviously something to do with the pictures. I don't know if their direction is important. Probably not. Although maybe... I don't know, again, long shot. Nope. It drives the hell out of me that it's obvious there's some logic here, but it's so random. It could literally be anything, you know? Maybe it's a number of legs thing? I mean, maybe... But then why the arrows on the gate? You know, for the leg distance? Like... the... Because it's like, does direction mean anything? I don't know. I tried various things with the direction. Does the number mean anything? Is it something else? See, the reason why I thought, oh, maybe it's like a phone to letter thing, or a number to letter thing, is because of the phone here, but yeah. I think that's, like, I think it would have the number letter thing on it. See, my first thought was like maybe one direction, like left, is like a positive, and the other direction is like a negative. But it's a thing of where that would make negative numbers, which I mean you could do, I suppose. But and of course, I'm also assuming that it goes from smallest to largest. It could go from largest to smallest. I would have no way of knowing. I feel like it being direction-based would make more sense with a Tumblr-style lock. Yeah, I can see that. But in that case, like, why even have them pointing in different directions in the first place? Other than to just muddy the waters a bit. It really doesn't... There's no, like, extra... Like, unless there is a hint somewhere else, which, I don't know, there might be. But... I feel like there's got to be a clue somewhere for this one. Yeah, there is a clue. It's just that you and I just haven't clocked it. Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Because I've only got, like, quarter of an hour left. There's not really much point in me restarting anything at this juncture. Is there anything else I can do or look at or anything? See, there's a lot of these rooms that just haven't shown up. Like, blues are supposed to be the more common ones, because they're just, you know, general rooms. But some of them just literally have not shown up. Maybe they only show up, like, later or something. We got almost all of the hallways. Barely touched the green rooms, barely touched the shops. Almost all the red rooms. That's something, I guess. The weight room is an absolute bitch. I also don't get the point of the lab. It's just a dead-end room. It's like... I do feel like the weight room is maybe a bit much. I mean, losing half of your steps. I mean, it only happens the first time you walk in the room. But, you know. I think maybe it should be toned down to just a third or something. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to be it. We already did 3 runs today, which... yeah, I mean, makes its own kind of sense. Still, we found a mystery. Bloody Resident Evil-esque hiding thing down there. We have made some progress. We got 2 of those. We've got to find out the others first. It'll be interesting... because what was it down here? It wasn't the boiler room. What was it? It was just the basement, wasn't it? Yeah, the basement. We need to use a special key. I don't know if that means we got to get that silver key we found. Because you get like a silver key that lets you do something if you use it on a locking door. But it's probably more likely to be a very specific thing. I don't know on that front. And then we got this down here. Now, I did order, at some point, I ordered anyway, a sledgehammer. Which I'm assuming I need in order to get through that. But I gotta wait for it to show up first. We got 2 of the 4 things on here. So presumably to get that, we need to A, get in here, and B... I don't know, maybe get down here? But there isn't anything there, so I'm not 100% sure. But there'll be like another place where I can flip a lever to activate that. Maybe it's even in the basement room. I don't know. or somehow over here, but I don't know if that door can be opened. Okay, so we have at least made some progress. We got some permanent upgrades, 2 gems and 20 extra steps. So that's nice. The permanent additions are nice. And we've learned a little bit more. We've solved a few puzzles. And we're sort of learning stuff. I don't know. But we also got a lot more other things to do. Yeah, I don't know. We've still got a long way to go with this. So, I guess that's just going to have to wait for next time, and we're just going to have to hope that at some point I start getting lucky. Because it's really a 50-50 split on whether I try and fill in the gaps and just put in as many rooms as I can, or if I try and bulldoze my way to the far end to try and get some of the rarer rooms. I don't know. Different options. Maybe next time I'll try to force my way through and see if I can find some find some rooms I haven't been in before. Even if I can't necessarily do anything. Like, I was really hoping that I'd be able to draw the garage, but I didn't. Well, I did, but I was hoping for a something else roll, so I kind of passed over it, which kind of sucked. There's a pretty big early game thing you haven't hit yet. Is there? Oh, okay. Is that because I've gotten unlucky or I haven't noticed it? Out of curiosity. Because if it's unlucky, then that's just me. One thing that's luck-based, one thing I haven't noticed. Huh, interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that'll have to be for next time. But, yeah, I think we're getting on okay, at least. So, yeah, we shall leave it there for today, I think. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.